Good morning. My name is Namaki, Professor Namaki, and I was the Dean of Maastricht School of Management in Holland, and I'm currently the Dean of a number of other business schools, and I teach strategy and artificial intelligence. I should like to share with you in the course of next 15 minutes some ideas about artificial intelligence and alternative energy. The ideas are not easy, but we'll go through them, by probably clarifying some of the basic concepts from the beginning. We are dealing with artificial intelligence, a concept that is sometimes ambiguous and sometimes given a lot of connotations that are unknown to us. My way of understanding artificial intelligence puts artificial intelligence within a systems concept. You have inputs, transformation, and outputs. And then the three add together, to a system of artificial intelligence. In the input side, the most important is probably data, followed by the neural system, whether it is biological or mathematical. The transformation happens through either learning or analysis. Those are the two major tools. Finally, the output gives us insight and gives us subsystems and gives us technologies. All of that constitute an artificial intelligence system. Now, if you look a bit carefully at the different elements, as I said, the inputs are neurons and data. The neurons are biological or artificial. The data is either raw or structured. The most important element in the neurons is the artificial neuron, which is a mathematical model that simulates a process. Biological neurons are our brain, are the nerve cells in our brain. And they are, of course, special in the sense that they are massive in numbers. We have, according to estimates, 80 billion neurons in our brain, and they are very fast. They emit 200 signals per second. It's a very complex system, but that works with us in order to perfect the artificial intelligences. Now, the actual artificial intelligence works through data, in the sense that data provides the raw input that goes into the system in order to give us the ultimate algorithm and insights and outputs. Don't underestimate the data. There are billions of data out there. You just look at the screen here and you see that we have 500 million tweets per day. We have 294 billion emails per day, and so on and so forth. This kind of data, whether it is raw or unorganized, is the backbone of the system. It represents conditions, ideas, objects, and it's limitless, and it's everywhere in our universe. Now, transformation happens through two media. One of them is learning, and the other one is analysis. Both of them are equally important, very important. Now, learning is segmented into machine learning and deep learning. Machine learning is the very wide scope or field, that contains many different techniques and algorithms for training models to take predictions and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed to do so. You put the data, the algorithm is developed through the system, the machine learning, and then the algorithm gives you the insight. In the deep learning, we go one step further. It uses neural networks to automatically learn features. Of course, here we are talking about artificial neural networks, and it's useful in tasks that require greater sophistication. The process then, as such, is we generate the data, we store the data meaning that we clean it and we segment it and all that. And then we process the data, using the different tools and the algorithms. And finally, we reach what we call actionable insights, predictive signals of the future. This kind of artificial intelligence has been adopted, and it's adopted for quite some time now, and it leads to many of the systems that we are using now in our world of business and our world of today. You can see that there's, fraud detection, the marketing element, there is the financial element. There are all kinds of elements of life, which are being regulated by artificial intelligence now. Now, artificial intelligence is one thing, but we are trying to deal with the link between artificial intelligence and the renewable energy. And here comes the difficulty, actually. Those are two technologies that are separate and independent. How could one work with the other or support the other? Renewable technology, of course, is a hybrid. It's not a homogeneous thing. You have the solar technology, you have the biomass technology, you have the wind technology, you have the geothermal technology, and you have the hydropower. All of these are renewable technologies. Now, the application of renewable technologies until now has been modest. The world total primary energy supply in 2020, as we can see here, constitutes a very narrow margin of renewable technology down there. That's the wind and solar here. And you can see it's hardly 9%. Even when you look at the longer term, you look at year 2050, as we see here, you'll find that the renewable technology is only that very thin slice there at the top, that thin slice here. And that other technologies are still very dominant, like gas, for example, or even oil is still very dominant until that age, and coal as well. Now, how to approach this issue, how to approach the link between artificial intelligence and between alternative energy? I found that one of the most interesting ways of doing that is to refer to the Rumsfeld, the ex-Secretary of State in the United States for Defense, what's called the Rumsfeld matrix. And what he did once during one of his last meetings there, in the Defense Ministry, he resorted to a known unknown model in order to describe the state of, on one hand, technology in the defense industry, on the other hand, information. And he said that technologies are either known or unknown, and that the combination of technologies could create 4 situations. Two technologies that are known provide facts. A technology that's known combined with a technology that's unknown provides intuition. A technology that's unknown combined with a known other technology provides questions. And 2 unknown technologies provide discoveries. He explained that during a press conference during his last days at the Department of Defense. And the reaction was amusement. Actually, many of the journalists then, started laughing, especially because of the concept of the unknown. Now, if we want to look at it in terms of implications, usually the known knowns are low investment and low risk and low return products, processes, industries. The unknown is revolutionary in terms of technology, in terms of investment, in terms of risk, and in terms of high return. Usually, we are very comfortable with the known, simply because we know them, we know the features, we know the traits, we know the implications. We are very uncomfortable with the unknown because we don't know it. It's groping in the dark. but the other phases, the knowns and unknowns of the two other technologies, could lead to evolutionary technology and medium investment and medium risk. And the other way around leads to, again, low investment, low risk, and medium return. The important thing in my eye is the contrast between the known and the revolutionary technology of the unknown.